What's up, guys? So here's my thoughts on this event and why you want rank EXP over event items. And I'm going to go ahead and preface this with our disclaimer. I play Final Fantasy Brave Exvius 100% free to play, as most of you know. These are my thoughts and suggestions on the matter. If you got an opinion, post it down below. It may differ, you may agree, but post it down below. Everyone is entitled to their opinion. So, first of all, this event is very, very good. It's an amazing event. This is probably the best event in the game right now. The vaults give tons of rank EXP. They give a decent chunk of the event materials that you need. You can also use the exploration parts of the event to gain magicites and to upgrade all of your espers. So there's a lot of things that you can do here. The pro stage gives the highest rank EXP for energy that you can potentially get. So you're going to get, I believe it's 65 EXP per every energy spent on the pro stage here. The pro stage is very easy as well. That's a big plus on this. I think that you want to be doing that non-stop, for one, because the rank experience points is very, very important, especially as a free-to-play player. We've been playing on this account for a little over 2 months now, maybe 3 months, and we're currently at rank 48. Our energy is at 58 max. Every time that you rank up, you're going to gain 1 additional energy on that max energy. The reason that you want to rank up to at least rank 60. 60 is like my minimum of where you want to aim to be, because when you go to sleep at night, you're going to be wasting a lot of energy if you actually sleep 6 or more hours. Every hour you generate 12 energy. That energy stores up until you're full, and then it's maxed out. 12 energy, and if you sleep for 4 hours, you're going to store up 48 energy. So you're not going to waste any at my point right now. But if you sleep for 6 hours, you're going to end up wasting a lot of energy. 72 energy is going to be generated every 6 hours, and right now, currently, we'd be wasting, 24 of that energy if we sleep for 6 hours. It's recommended that you sleep for 8 hours. So doing that, if you sleep 8 hours, you're actually wasting a whole ton of energy, because 8 hours is 96 energy being generated over time, which means we would be wasting 38 energy every single night. This is why it's so important to rank up, is because you want to get your energy high enough where you don't waste as much energy over the days, over the nights. Plus, there's all the time, too, especially as a free-to-play player. You probably don't have, non-stop time to play over and over again. You've probably got a, family, you got a job, or things like that. So you're not going to be able to log in every few hours to constantly play over and over. And, maximizing your gains is very, very important as a free-to-play player. The event items, too, a lot of them are 6-star evolution materials. And right now, the only 6 stars that can go up to 6-star status are Lightning and Delta, however you say that weird guy's name. So those are the only ones that are currently available to go up to 6-star status. Everything else is pretty simple and easy to get. You can get the Star Quartz relatively easy and cheap. There's not too many of them. You can get the rare summons tickets for, a cheapish amount. And then you have all these other abilities, which aren't great. The abilities, they're just and they're only for specific units. So if you don't even have those units, you don't have to worry about them. So mainly getting all of those summons tickets and all of the Star Quartz are your top priorities in this event. And then, of course, you do want to get the shield and the katana. Those will be great items, but that is pretty easy to get. So you're not going to need to do an insane amount of ELT missions or other things to farm these event materials, because you just don't need that much. If you got really lucky and got Lightning, you definitely want to farm Lightning 6-star ASAP. That should be your #1 priority. If you got Lightning, you want to make her 6-star status as soon as possible, and that's going to cost you approximately 8,000 of these event items. If you don't have lightning, don't worry about it though. Don't worry about spamming these event missions, trying to get as ton of these 6-star materials as possible. You're going to be able to get the Fairy's Writ, the Rainbow Bloom, the Calamity Gem, etc. All these materials are going to be accessible during the next event, and then the next event, and the next event. So whenever they introduce a new 6-star to the game, they're most likely going to be introducing these materials again, because these materials are event exclusive materials for the most part. And when they introduce a new character, they're not going to force you to be like, oh, you didn't stockpile on event materials, you can't awaken him to 6-star or her to 6-star status. So these materials are going to come back. And for what we're being told from the Japanese players is that this is one of the worst events, getting these materials. These cost a lot, and you don't get as much event materials, event crystals in these stages as you do in future events. So future events make it easier to get the 6-star materials that you need to evolve, which means at this point, rank EXP should be your #1 priority. We've never seen a rank EXP this high. For 10 energy, you get 650, experience points. That is insane. Currently, the highest mission in game is right around 44, I believe it is. So you're getting a huge increase in rank EXP. We've already gone from rank 40 starting this event like 4 days ago or 5 days ago to now rank 48 in that time, which that is giving us so much more energy. We're now all the way up to 58 slots and the energy thing, and we're saving so much more energy. And once we again get up to say like rank 60, that's going to put our energy at 70 energy, which will allow us to sleep approximately 6 hours every day without worrying about wasting our energy. And it's going to be such a blessing.